The girl that sort of described CASA to me said it's like big brothers and big sisters with teeth.
To me, it was just like some other person having to do with my case. I was like, I don't really want this.
When she came in, she sat down at the table and I just said hi. And we just started talking and talking. And we were like, oh, well, let's go for a walk. And we kind of just left everybody out.
My first meeting with my first CASA kid, I was actually a little bit nervous too. You know, I didn't know what to expect. I had the training coordinator at the time come out there with me as some moral support. She had a little bit more experience with the kids than I did.
The day that we met, we went for a walk and we just got to know each other, and right away I knew that she would be the one for me. You know, she'd just be my best friend.
One of the things that I did with him that I had done with other children was to keep part of my glove compartment in my car and tell him he could keep his things there. Like little prizes he would win at the arcade, he would keep them in my car. And the next time he'd get in my car, sure enough, he'd look in the glove compartment. It's all still there. And that was something that, he did that every time. And I think even now the case is closed, I think there's a little rubber ball in my glove compartment that I can't bring myself to throw away because I know it's his. He left it there.
I always found that the CASAs that I brought onto my cases were invaluable. They had insight into children's lives that I may not have seen because I didn't get to spend as much time with the child. And they were always just really helpful in ensuring that the children did well.
How can I relate to this guy? but yeah, like you said, we hit it off good. We had a good conversation. Talking about computers, or I'm trying to remember. It was way too long ago. Yeah,
gaming consoles.
Yeah, some nerdy stuff, but it was cool.
When I used to live with my mom and stuff, like I got in trouble a lot, so I really didn't care about doing work or whatever. So yeah, I never thought I was that smart or whatever, because I thought like work was pointless.
He had a reputation at school with, he's lazy, he's a troubled kid, he doesn't care.
What I noticed is, initially in the mentoring program, is a lot of things that I took for granted, these kids never had any clue about. They were never exposed to a lot of positive things.
Someone in their lives that cared could make a difference.
When I started like really putting my mind into it and actually started doing work, then I started catching on that I'm actually smart. So like I think it was just because I had problems at home, so maybe I couldn't concentrate. But now that it's like I'm not having that much problems, and I can actually do my work, and I'm actually starting to see that I can actually go to college or whatever.
And I'm just glad to say that, you know, from D's to fails, he has had a 4.0 GPA for the last probably 2 years. And actually, as a matter of fact, about 2 weeks ago, he made the dean's list. So I'm very proud.
I get a lot of satisfaction because I'm having a positive impact on somebody. And that's probably the greatest reward is watching a kid who is in a negative space all of a sudden become very positive and wanting to try to accomplish something with his life.
It's like a ring of keys. Like you have a key to your car, you have a key to your house. If you're opening up at the store you're working at, you got a key over there. All these keys that you need in your life to open up doors to new opportunities. That's what CASA is one of those keys.
People ask me what this business of CASA is all about. And I tell them it's about showing up and standing up and speaking up. Showing up for the children in the foster care system and being there reliably and consistently for them. Standing up to make sure that we are doing what is right for these children and that we're keeping their best interests at the heart of our decisions. Speaking up and giving these children a voice and making sure that their needs and wishes and desires and feelings are heard and listened to. Because at the end of the day, for all of us, it's the relationships that help us to heal, to grow, and to move forward in our lives. We need that, and most certainly the children in the foster care system do as well. I can't think of anything that deserves your support and your involvement more than work on behalf of children in the foster care system. Because the children in the system are our children, and they deserve us to take care of them.